Okay, here is Cadeau, and he's having his second post-track ride, and he's having his ride with Alyssa. Alyssa is my sort of working student assistant for the summer. She's home from the University of Kentucky. She actually just went to Scotland for a month. She studied abroad. And I was personally very happy for her, but also missing her help very much over the summer. So I'm glad that I have her home now for about 6 weeks or so before she has to go back to school. So she rode Cadeau first today. This was the first of three horses I had her ride, and I had her ride him first just because I thought this would be the easiest, simplest ride she would likely have in a long time because this horse gave me full faith yesterday that he is just the ultimate good guy and that he's going to be easy and happy to do whatever we ask him to do. And sure enough, I mean, the horse is just a total gem. So we are picking up with a continuation of what I was working on with him the day before when he had his first post track ride, which is, of course, that in a very soft, suppling way, we want to start educating him on the contact a little bit, and we want him to realize that being soft and stretching and bending and connecting and all those things actually feel good and are in his best interest. And he is so happy to play that game. And he picked up right where he left off with me, and Alyssa did some beautiful flat work with him in all three gates. And the flat work was so easy, as I sort of thought it would be, that then we had a little trot over some poles and cavalettis, and he even trotted over his ex. And just in typical Cadeau fashion, he was straight, he was soft, he was quiet, and he didn't want to use any more energy than was necessary. And so he's just very economical and just such a sensible horse. It's ridiculous. I mean, I wish that I could have every horse come through my program just be this sensible and easy to work with. That is not the case. It takes all types, and horses that are not like him, they challenge me, and they're wonderful opportunities to increase my education. But goodness, Cadeau is just a delight. He just makes you feel good about yourself. So Cadeau is a 16 one-hand 4-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Gift Box. He had 6 career starts, and his last one was on 5/15 of this year. He actually got off to a strong start. He won his first 2 races, which is where I'm assuming he made most of his 65K in earnings on the track, and then his last 4 starts were pretty unproductive, including his last. So it was just a good idea to pull the plug, as he is clearly not interested, but he is so interested in being someone's sport horse because he just has the perfect brain. And actually, the horse has lovely movement. I mean, he has a fantastic balanced canter, and the trot is really nice. I mean, it's maybe not the hugest, but he just has a very easygoing way of covering the ground. He has a lovely swing from behind. Everything about him is just sort of soft and appealing, in my opinion. I mean, I loved riding him. I loved watching Alyssa ride him. He just makes it all appear to be very easy. So here, Alyssa's just doing a lot of circling, a lot of just sort of teaching him to follow the rein. So flexing to the inside with the inside rein, of course, in a very soft way. A lot of chucking away the outside rein and just sort of getting him to understand that we want him to follow the contact and start to introduce some flexion, and that really works so well for him. He just has such a soft way of going, as you can see here. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And one of the things that makes him just such a an appealing sort of horse, in my opinion, is his temperament is extremely laid back. He just gives these chill vibes. To me, he seems wise beyond his years. Billy was just taking my picture there because I was exclaiming that for maybe the first time ever, I felt that I was successfully recording video and teaching at the same time. This is something that I have struggled to do with success in both categories in the past. And today I thought I got it. I hit my stride with this. So Billy was documenting my success. And I love this flat work that they're doing here. Just a very soft, easy way of going. And his expression looks relaxed. He has some nice swing. I'm so sorry. I'm silencing my phone now. When I watch Cadeau go, I think that this horse could do anything. Certainly, he could go be really successful in the hunters. But I also think that he has such a natural, easy way of going on the flat in general that certainly he would take right to eventing. I mean, he has just such a great brain for, I think, jumping in any discipline. I can I can see him doing both, any of them, all of the above. There's no reason under the sun why this horse wouldn't love to fox hunt. He'll do all the things, and he just strikes me as the type of horse who has just such a balanced brain that he'll be a delight to do all these things with, to take off the property, to go trail riding, cross country schooling, competitions, what have you. I think that you will be hard pressed to find a horse who's more pleasant to be around on the ground and in the tack than this horse. So yesterday when I did his first ride, he just did a little bit of head tossing in the canter, which to me felt like just a little bit of an outline. Excuse me, not an outline, a little bit of an outlet of some internal anxiety. He was probably feeling just a bit of nerves, doing his first ride in a new place and all those sorts of things that are totally normal. And that was just the way that it came out a little bit. And so I dealt with that by, obviously just totally ignoring it and just trying to ride him, give him some structure and some confidence. And it dissipated as we went. And then I was really happy that today with Alyssa, it was almost non existent, maybe one or two quick moments where he did a toss, but just hardly even noticeable. So that was really good to see, sort of how quickly that's just going to fade away as he gets more and more comfortable and more understanding. He also did two lovely canter departs in each direction, both to the left and the right. He's very equal. I think he probably finds the left just a touch easier than the right, but I mean, just a hair. He is very, very equal in tracking left and right. So here Alyssa's just working with him on finding a little bit more bend to the right. And here she's getting some nice steps. I apologize if you can hear my basset hound drinking water in the background. Okay, so all the plaiting was so quick and easily done that we thought we'd just pop over a couple of poles. And of course, I already knew that he was going to be game for this because the day before I had walked him over a bunch of poles and he thought that that was no big deal. So I definitely thought it was a nice little thing that we could end on with Alyssa. And he has no reservations about going over sticks. I love how he never changes. You know, the rhythm, the tempo, it all stays the same. So now here's his grand finale. We made a crossrail, and basically we want him to be relaxed and straight. And he is very easy to achieve both of those things on. So the first time I did it was a little bit awkward. Second time was a little bit less awkward. And then the third time he really does it like he has a feel for it. Still doesn't land in the canter, but honestly, I don't mind. He's going in such a relaxed way that to me it's just not a big deal that he hasn't found the need yet to land in the canter. He's just being economical and cute and soft.